Welcome to Bass Garage. Today's video is going to be how to make a paint booth dirt cheap. This is going to be some of the supplies that you're going to need. It can vary depending on how you want to do it or how your garage is set up. First off, we're going to need plastic drop cloths. Get them from your local dollar store. Masking tape, some type of duct tape. Going to need a cardboard box and some type of blower or fan. But before you go getting filters, you need to figure out what size box you need that's going to fit your blower or fan. Then you can figure out what type of size filter you need. Don't get the fiber type filters. Those will come loose and they could float around and get into your paint job. So first off, you're going to need your box. You're going to take your filter. We'll insert some photos here and figure out what size box or what size filter. You're going to lay your filter on there and you're going to figure out your inside distance here and then measure it and you're going to mark it out. We'll also insert a picture of that. Then you're going to cut that out and then that'll give you access to the inside of the box where you're going to put your fan or your blower. And then at the end, you're going to wind up with something like this right here. And this is the blower, so it's going to suck air. That's where you're going to put your filter. It's going to suck air through here and then blow it out. We'll show you how we're going to use this in this paint booth when we're finished with everything. And then you're going to put a filter. Your filter will go like right here. So again, plastic drop cloths. Depending on how many you need, it's going to depend on how big the area is that you got to cover up. Filters, and you're going to need to get multiple filters because they're going to clog pretty quick. A marker to mark your box. The duct tape is going to help you with the box, but also going to help you with the drop cloths, hanging the drop cloths. So let's get started. So now we have the plastic drop cloths up. How we mounted those to the ceiling is we used drywall screws, which I already had mounted in there because I've done this plenty of times and it works pretty well. So I just leave them in the ceiling. So I put Gorilla Tape brand duct tape to the plastic and then the duct tape to the screws, and it holds very, very well. Now over here you have cabinets and stuff on the walls which collect dust. I mean, I blew it all off with like a leaf blower, but you just never know while you're spraying, it might blow that dust into your paint. Now any seams that's in there, we got some tape, but we'll tape some right before we paint, and also the plastic will be taped to the floor before we paint. This is going to try to keep as much dirt out of it, but also it kind of works as like a wind tunnel. So with me having a 2-car garage, the other side of the garage, I'll open the door about 8 inches or so from the ground, and then air will pull through there, under there, come around to the slit that I have between the two bays, and then we'll have the fan, the filter, sucking air out of this space and outside. So it'll have a good circulation, and with the plastic, it really helps that. So over here we have the filter, the box, and the blower, as earlier in the video you've seen in the clips. So I have it on now. So basically what it's going to do is going to pull any fumes or anything out into the filter, out through the blower and outside. but it's going to collect any paint particles, any fumes or anything like that, so you're not putting it into the atmosphere, or you're not getting it on your neighbor's car or their house or anything like that. Just trying to be safe as possible. That way you have a nice, perfect airflow. Now I will say, I will modify this a little and put some cardboard channels so you can just slide the filters in and out. I just put the tape on it temporarily so you can see what I'm talking about. But because you will quite often have to change the filter because they will kick up pretty quick. Now, this is pretty much the basic setup is. The only other thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to maybe moisten the floor down if you'd like. That'll keep any dust down that's on the floor. So if you're down low paint, it ain't blowing the dirt up into the paint. I'm going to do that. Also vacuuming the floor helps out quite a bit as well. You definitely want to have as much light as possible. And you can do this pretty much in a one-car garage. It doesn't have to be a two-car garage, but it's easier for the airflow if you have a two-car garage. Or if you have a two-car with one big door, you can always mask off one side of it with plastic, and then you could put a hole in it and put a filter there if you want to filter the air coming into the garage as well. But this is the way I do it. It's, you know, it's cheap, it's simple, it's effective. You can do it however you want. Just remember, if you're running an air compressor, that you either want to put it outside the garage or you want to have extra filters, because if it's in the garage, and it will, no matter what you do, will pull some kind of fumes into the filters. And you don't want to clog that up and then burn your compressor up. So that's definitely something that you want to keep in mind. Definitely want to have air water separators, multiple if you can. Make sure your tank's drained before you even start. And you know, I'm no painter, I'm no pro. I just do the best I can and learn as I go along. Yes, the best way to learn is just get in there, check your adjustments, do a little research. But I hope that this video is helpful, and I hope that it does help someone. So with that being said, if you have any questions or comments, put them in the comments. We'll answer them best we can. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the little bell to get notifications when we upload new videos. We're going to plan on painting this car here soon, so there might be some shorts on that. There might be some a full video on that. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet, but stay tuned for the next video. Again, share, like, subscribe, and hit the button. Thanks, and have a good day.